Bigfoot in Cleveland County, and this isn't the first time. The legend
Sharing
continues.
Safety tips on social media to protect yourself from, Bigfoot. The warning says
they call it Bigfoot, not because of legend, but because of what was left behind. Huge prints, nearly 2 feet long, sunk deep into the frozen earth, where no man could have stood. Witnesses describe a figure, massive and silent, towering over 7 feet tall, covered in matted black hair, walking upright, like us. But wrong. The arms are too long, the eyes too intelligent, and the silence is too complete. When it moves, the forest goes still, birds stop singing, the air turns cold.
Mommy?
Some say it's just a myth, just shadows and fear. But fear always comes from something real. They say if you see it, you're lucky, because most don't. Most are only heard screaming. If Bigfoot finds you, it doesn't run. It watches from the tree line, just far enough that you can't see the details, but close enough that you feel the weight of its stare. It moves without sound. No twigs snap, no leaves rustle, just silence. Unnatural. Suffocating. Some say it follows you for miles, shadowing your every step, just outside your flashlight's reach. Others say it mimics your voice, your cries, calling you deeper into the woods, until you're somewhere no map remembers. If it chooses to show itself, you won't forget its eyes. Not red, not glowing, just dark, empty, as if whatever was once human got left behind in the cold. Some people vanish in forest where it's been seen. No struggle, no blood, just missing. And sometimes, footprints, large, wet, still fresh, as if it waited long after you were gone. The year was 1958, a quiet logging site in Northern California, nestled deep in the forest near Bluff Creek. Jerry Crew, a bulldozer operator, arrives at the site before dawn. But something's wrong. Large, impossibly large. Footprints cover the ground. Deep impressions. 16 inches long, 7 inches wide. Too big for any man. The tracks weave through heavy equipment. Step over logs, as if weightless. Whatever made them, watched from the tree line and walked on 2 legs. Crew took a plaster cast of the print and brought it to the local newspaper. That's when the name appeared, Bigfoot. The story spread like wildfire, but the fire only lit the surface, because deep in the woods, something older had already been walking. We like to think the forests are mapped, that satellites see everything, that there's nothing left to hide. But then, the stories don't stop. New sightings, fresh tracks, phones dropping signal, and campers who don't come home. Modern trails are lined with trail cams, yet something still walks between them, unseen. Even now, hikers report strange howls, stone throws from nowhere, a stench like rot and wet fur carried on still air, evidence dismissed as hoaxes, eyewitnesses laughed at. But the woods don't lie. Something is out there, something that knows how to stay hidden. Not a myth, not a story, not anymore. If it isn't real, then what? Keeps looking back from the dark,